What's up, Docs and Docettes? Trevor Thompson, the self-appointed Looney Tunes critic here. Has it been a day for you? It's been a day for me. I would love to just relax, unwind, sit here, and tell you an interesting little story about Daffy Duck, the little black duck whose voice saved a studio. Thank you, Daffy. So here it is, folks, your daily dose of What's Up, Dockery. It's Riding the Shield. So, without even doing any kind of a preamble, I'm just going to get into it. Reading once again from the Great Big Book of Chuck. This is him basically saying where the lisp comes from. It was Tex Avery's duck that memorialized Leon Schlesinger. In Tex's Porky's Duck Hunt, the first Daffy Duck film, 1937, Daffy's voice was a sort of cross between a stuttering hoo-hoo and a spluttering laugh. Tex felt that hoo-hoos would go stale with repetition, and that there was a vital difference in a duck that was nutty and a duck that enjoyed being nutty. But he still needed a voice, and it was Cal Howard, whose claim to immortality was already well established by his subterranean hot dog stand, something we discussed here. And if you don't know about that, click up there and you can get caught up on all of that. The Cal Howard's hot dog stand. Who suggested that Leon Schlesinger's lisp, plus Leon's absolute belief that the world owed him a living, made him a perfect prototype for Daffy. Mel Blanc saw no difficulty in marrying Leon's voice to a duck, so the deed was done, and Daffy found a new voice as well as a new personality and inquisitiveness to match Leon's. Okay, just for the record, that's more of Chuck kind of altering history to suit his own needs, because the idea of Daffy being egotistical, as we all know, is Chuck's invention, and it came well later. But anyway, all unbeknownst, and only when we were well into the production of the new film and incapable of retreat, did we realize the hideous, the lethal potential of the future. Leon Schlesinger was going to have to see this film, and more important to our future, to hear his very own voice emanating from that duck. In order to save ourselves the embarrassment of being fired, all of us were careful to write out our resignations before that fateful day when Leon strode into our projection room and sprawled on the gilt throne he had snatched from some early Warno pseudo-DeMille film or other. The rest of us, of course, still sat on beat-up splintery church pews from an early family film. The new Daffy Duck lit up the screen at Leon's courteous command, "Roll the garbage," and the cartoon played to the studio audience, accompanied mainly by crickets, prayers, and silence. Then the lights went on, and Leon leaped to his feet, glared around. "Jesus Christ! That's a funny voice! Where did you get that voice?" So, Leon went to his grave, his riches gone with Nineveh and Tyre, but wherever the voice of the turtle duck is heard throughout the land, Leon is enshrined in the hearts of his countrymen. So there you go, folks. Daffy saved the studio, because all those guys would have been gone, man. If Leon had any clue that Daffy's lisp was his own. So I don't know if anyone else at the studio had a stutter, but no, apparently according to Mel Blanc, that was him going. It would be a stutter, but really it was Joe Doherty, as we all know, the man with the real stutter.
I told him, well, I want to be real authentic about it, so I went out to a pig farm and wallowed around with the pigs for a couple of weeks. And I come back and they kicked me out, so I go home and take a bath. When I did, I come back, I said, if a pig could talk, he'd talk with a grunt, you know. Oink, 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 oink. That's the way Porky talk, with a grunt.
So there you have it, gang. That's going to do it for this installment of your daily dose of What's Up, Dockery. Riding the Shield, I'm Trevor Thompson, the self-appointed Looney Tunes critic. Please do me a favor and give a like, thumbs up, and subscribe. Ring that bell for notifications. And until next time, that's all, folks.